got in your mug, Brian. You got some vodka.
Oh, bitch.
You should join me.
Actually, I don't like vodka.
Got a lovely bit of Beaujolais Village.
Are we live?
I'm drinking coffee, really. Yeah, we're back online.
I have some really cheap wine. Should I get some?
It's a customary tradition to be fucked up on the stream, so I mean...
I don't want to use too much of it.
See,
so
I don't need
mostly use
liquor
it
to
for
help me
cooking.
get fucked up.
Maybe then I got work tomorrow.
Whatever works for you. For example, someone is getting other ways to get a little bit higher.
That's 3 times you've tagged everyone. They're gonna be real happy.
I don't give a fuck.
Good.
I announced that I will do that. They can turn off the @everyone notifications, but they
I know,
also
I
might-
messaged Karma earlier. I was like, stop it.
yeah, especially veterans. Ah, not appreciated. I'm gonna give you a lot of shit, boys. God damn it! It's
The
it's.
cute thing is we'll soon have a stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
We will have the goddamn stream every day, and then you will cry and crawl up the wall, but nothing will save you.
I mean, just come watch the streams and have fun. And
Yeah, that's an option. Ah,
I got some awesome soundtracks lined up for Monday as well.
Well, that should be interesting.
right. So,
Feels bad. I don't have a wine glass.
you guys,
I was gonna send you some decent wine because you said you only have cheap stuff, and now I feel like I have to send you wine glasses. I'll send you a wine glass and a bottle of wine.
Oh no, like I don't drink a lot of wine or anything. Like I only bought this wine to cook with.
We'll change that.
all right, all right.
Anyone can do it. Ty can do it.
Change your perspective on alcohol, yes. But anyways, you hear this voice crawling in the back of your heads, and you think something is utterly so ancient that it's disturbing.
That's not mom.
God damn it. Not like this.
Well, who wants to get back in the water first?
I nominate you.
Okay, well, you know, I feel like I could throw you in easier than you could throw me in.
All right.
Is roll
Let me
20
put that
fucking
to
up?
the test.
Oh, my screen.
I'm kind of seeing that. Right.
Is what playing up? Sorry.
Is roll 20 fucking up? Question mark?
What?
Is roll 20
Uh,
fucking up?
You all just dropped for me.
Yeah,
It's
there is
fine.
no one in
Yeah, I see
game.
what you mean.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's the same for me.
Uh,
Actually.
A refresh.
Yeah, I refreshed it.
Don't-
It's still
don't
is
get
that.
back
It's still that. I don't know. Something is wrong with roll
If
20.
hang on, I'll roll an attack and let me know if you can see it.
Like, what I'm seeing is like the
Anyone
map
see
not
it?
appearing. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the dynamic thing is.
I can't see the map. Everything is deleted.
oh
yeah.
my god. But anyways, let's
I
see.
can still see the map.
Right now we don't need it much. So,
Okay.
let's
Theater
just
of the
continue.
mind. Let's go.
You feel the presence of this entity, but cannot see it or hear it. There is no movement in the water, and for a moment you catch yourself.
A prudent choice.
Thank you for the follow. What? So, for the moment, you failed, but just get prone to feeling disturbed and kind of spooked, especially after that fucking tree lashing out. What are you guys gonna do?
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm pretty much just ready to
There we
sit
go.
around this fire and get fucked up for a bit.
You know
Short
what?
rest, basically.
That sounds pretty good. Ty.
Do you know what? I wasn't actually talking about having rest. I was just talking about literally getting
Yeah,
drunk
just
and like
let-
fuck
let's
this fish
get
thing.
Mm,
Okay.
Well, we can worry about it if it keeps talking to us, but right now we have other stuff to worry about.
These things do tend to just keep fucking talking and talking and talking. Trust me, I know. I do
Yeah.
it too.
Well, we have our immediate problems, and
Right.
might as well,
Who,
one step at a time.
who wants a swig of moonshine?
Moxie comes over and just grabs it.
I'll pass some moonshine around. That might
The
help.
fuck, Mauchi? That's rude.
I've had a hard
You
day.
got
Okay.
me, hearties.
Okay.
Cheers, or like, I guess.
Yeah, must.
Is there like a pirate equivalent to cheers? I would
No.
like to ask this in character because I'm not used to pirating.
Yar.
I mean,
It's customary.
we do say cheers. We pretty much say anything, but
Alright. Fuck the
a
tree.
good way to do it, especially if
Oh, speaking of the tree.
back or
Oh, you're lagging, Ty.
Yeah, you're lagging, Ty.
things specific.
You were lagging the entire little
Yeah.
speech you had.
Okay, well, we do say cheers, and I like the idea of having a specific way to our crew to say it. But I feel for name cheers to something specific would do the trick. What should we drink to, lads and
Blood.
ladies?
We're pirates.
Dead
Fuck 'em up.
trees, sex, and
To
alcohol.
freedom.
Oh, freedom.
Rock and roll.
To freedom, baby.
To freedom. This feels more like a specific cheers, you know. Not something we can do like every day, or else it loses its significance.
You will never take my freedom.
After this swig of moonshine, like I'll walk up to the tree and examine it.
As
I
you
specifically want to look for some kind of seed, because like I'm doubting the fucking tooth was an actual fucking seed.
Oh my god! Ty, you mother you did what the fuck? Thank you.
What do you do now?
He keeps throwing money at the stream, dude.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, typical Ty.
Eden
god
purple.
damn it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I noticed that they're doing a bonus thing. So if anybody chucks like biddies at the stream, it's a 10% bonus added for something.
Oh,
Huh.
Huh.
It's like an event or something? Huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
So
Thank you. To know that.
the
So,
bleed purple cheer mote gives 10% bonus bits when you cheer 10 or more.
huh. Interesting. For everyone down there, go cheer your streamers that you love. It'll give them some extra. All right. As you guys reconvene and sit down and drink, I would like you all to look at the Twitch stream for a moment.
Yep, I'm there.
Kind of looking
You
at it.
see a creepy white fog creeps into the room and sort of engulfs everything around you.
I don't know if it's working, but it says that everyone's back in the roll 20.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're all back here. I think you'd have to just like relaunch it.
Yeah, everyone's here. Everything's working.
I don't think I'm caught up on the stream right now.
Yeah, this.
Oh, the stream is like
feels
super far
better.
back.
Yeah, it's pretty far back for me too.
So, you,
Oh yeah, in my stream, Remba has just followed.
And I'm cleaning my glasses on stream right now, and that's a while ago.
holy shit, that's Twitch issues. That's some real Twitch issues. But anyways,
It's really far back. This is what I was saying, like when we were on break, and it was like,
we don't have the drops anyways. I don't know. This just. But Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay.
Oh, mine's reloaded to Night City.
That works.
A steadfast supporter.
The cheesy Arab. Thank you
Wait, there's
for the follow.
prophecies that-
Hey,
Yeah, we'll see that follow in like.
Oh, there we go.
the creepy
Now my
fog.
Twitch is catching up.
The creepy fog goes and engulfs everything around you. Just you see shadows and weird figures drifting through. Figures of what seem ghosts, dead orcs. They whisper. They make guttural noise. All sort of point to you with their six fingers.
You're welcome.
Point
Do you
back.
think they like moonshine?
Why are you pointing at us?
It wasn't me.
You died fighting. What more do you want?
Yeah, we're all dead, I guess.
The fog gets denser. The coils around you. Flashes
Can I
for a moment. And all are not currently on the island. Ending in the desert. Gallows tree. And you are all sitting around them. But the circle, not only formed of you, but also the dead orcs are standing around it. They are all now.
Did we die? Is this?
I don't know.
I like flick nipples on the side of the head.
Ow!
I feel more like they're thanking us.
Well,
Here.
Right?
maybe.
I'd like to think that. I would like to think that.
Oh,
you,
we did kill.
you keep thinking that.
Yeah. Keep thinking that.
I mean, you were telling us about that story earlier. Is there anything
Yeah.
that relates to this from those folklore tales?
Yeah, you rolled a natural 20 on that.
Yeah.
The thing is, the first time this tree appeared in the desert, it was in a local city of Okwalen Kingdom, the city of Salata. The previous Archduke was hanging his people always on the trees inside the city to show his dominance to the people. And at the first tree, he hanged down 12 orcs that tried to rebel against his rulership. And they
Are you telling me
probably
this,
seek for vengeance.
Like, is this from the story?
Yep.
Okay.
You rolled a natural 20 from it. You know everything about this story.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
I
This-
thought you said
this
I
used to
failed
be
the
your-
DC.
This is your bedtime story
huh?
when you were a kid.
No, I heard it.
Every
I
night.
heard people talking about it. Like, I didn't grow up with a family, but
Oh.
in
Oh,
taverns and
uh,
such.
Plug it back in.
Oh, that's so normy.
Plug it back in.
Okay, so these are
Yeah.
the orcs that were in
Tavern
the
tales
story.
and such.
What? How are the orcs dressed?
Orcs are, to your cultural vision, they were undressed. They don't have weapons on them, and you think that they died in a very dishonorable way. They were hanged without a weapon in hand. That basically strips them off the way to further realms of existence.
Yeah, I
They
understand.
didn't die in combat, basically. That's the.
No Valhalla for those works.
Orcs go to many realms.
Okay. Rest now, orcs, and forever hold your peace. I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
sir.
What do you want
Can
us
you
to
escape
do?
for a
What are
second?
you trying to say? I try
Do I-
to speak to them collectively.
Do
Okay.
I still have my magic whittle?
Yep.
Can I hand it to an orc?
can try.
So I mean, are they all pretty like identical. There's not.
But they're okay.
They
So
don't
I'll just
speak.
walk up to you.
They don't speak, and this is the point. At least you don't get the communication back. And
Yeah,
one
that's,
of
that's fine. I'm not trying to. I just.
and you see Ty sort of hands the magic whittle to the orc, and it opens the mouth, and you see the tongue is cut out.
Where are we gonna get him a tongue?
And it tries to grab the magic whittle, gets the hold of it, and sort of you see a spark coming from the middle of his chest, and it rises up into the air.
Did he just lose the magic quill, by the way?
No, magic whittle drops down on the ground.
Okay.
I'll just repeat that then, and to all 12 of the orcs.
I'll help out with what the fuck do I have? Oh no, I have to open my character sheet again.
I have a dagger. I just keep handing him them too to keep.
Can I try handing them the torch that I used? Because I never let go of it.
You give them the torch.
Realize-
You give the torch to one of the guys. He goes,
Okay, I'll swap it out for my. No, I'm not gonna let my rapier go. The pistol.
okay. He looks at it.
You're so random, Elise.
It's a weapon.
The
doesn't know
fog
that.
has just started on Twitch, and it looks good.
Oh yeah, the fog looks nice. Mm,
Which? Oh yeah.
So, as you guys hand them the weapons, you see the clouds in the sky start forming, and it starts raining in this desert. The moment and the thunderclap breaks through the sky, and the lightning hits the tree, and it starts slowly to burn.
Good thing or bad thing?
I assume it's a good thing, Nimbles. I'm more worried about how we're gonna get back to where we were.
It's a very good thing, Nimbles, and at least I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Alright. Fuck it, dude.
I hand out some more alcohol.
Yeah, I'll take some.
I'll
Definitely take some.
I'll take some too.
You stand and see as the orcs all ascend, eventually, taking a weapon in hand. And as you
Let's cheers to this. Yeah,
To the
sorry.
orcs.
To the orcs.
Huzzah!
Look the rock.
Skål!
Hey, that's Norwegian for cheers.
Yeah.
Did you just Google that?
I'm educated. Yeah.
I think that's pretty well known, isn't it?
Skål is not just.
Yeah, it's pretty common. Yeah.
It's
Europe,
Nordic.
in Europe.
It's pretty Nordic.
Yeah.
So, as they all drift away,
Slante. Anybody know that one? Slante?
you guys knock your glasses, your mugs, horns together, and have a drink. Turn around to see a familiar figure standing behind you. It is a man with a wolf head
Oh, for fuck's sake.
on his shoulder. He holds an axe and sort of leans on it like this, and the axe blade goes down into the ground.
I can't catch a fucking break from you, can I?
He looks at you all and says, I don't know if to thank you or to judge you to intruding in the normal way of things.
Well, sometimes the normal way of things don't really work.
True.
I look up at Ty and like, who's this guy?
Yeah, Ty, who is this?
This here is my father.
Oh, really? Is he? Does he look like you? Like, does it look like Ty?
Give me a sec, I will give you a visual. He looks like a giant, scrawny, old half-orc, but buff as shit.
Scrawny and buff.
Yeah, he's like hunched over,
Right.
but he's like fucking massive.
Okay.
He's
You,
like
you
a-
know, when you see like really ripped old dudes, and they
Oh,
you can
yeah.
tell like they're like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He sighs out and goes, "Did you see your sister back at your boat?" Or you're just a blind man that cannot see with one good eye?
Well, my good eye was actually the other one. This one's not so great.
Shakes his head. Could you
What's
be
this?
once in a while serious, huh?
I try and avoid it where I can.
That's not gonna end well for you.
Well, we'll see who this doesn't end well for. But, what sister would this be? I'm really hoping you don't mean the bitch that betrayed us.
No. There was a pretty young, strong female standing, talking right to you when you were discussing business. She had a wolf like I have on my shoulder.
Oh, I did wonder.
She did talk to you, but you cannot see the blood. Right? Cannot follow the steps of the father. Gotta be a special apple on the apple tree.
Well, I always was a bit special. I'm not trying to follow in your footsteps. I'll carve my own path, thank you.
That's alright, bro.
He shakes his head and goes, "If you not follow my footsteps, you will lay in my footsteps."
What exactly is it that you want from me?
I heard that you're trying to ascend. And trying is the key word in here. What are you doing?
Okay. You haven't answered my question yet.
I am trying to have a son. Am I allowed to? He sort of sprawls his hands.
The sniffle.
Tell me what it is you want. What do you want of me? What do you want me to do?
Look at yourself. Do you remember being sober?
Yes. It was fucking painful. That one time in the pub. That's about it, though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But for the most part, the alcohol seems to make me stronger.
Yeah, that's all they say. Alcohol lets you breathe freely. That's the papa.
Oh fuck.
Also, to be frank, he's about this size, according to you all.
Okay. He's a big boy.
Is he like I asked Ty? Is he normal, or is it like he's so big? Is he like a god or half god or?
What's the deal with your dad, Ty?
I mean, he
Admiral.
has stood right there. You could ask him.
Okay, Ty's dad. What are you?
Why don't you just ask him his name first?
Oh yeah, Ty's dad. What's your name?
He rubs his nose just like... And you see a giant lightning just hit him, but he has no scathes on him. Just looks back at you and goes,
My name is Moxie.
"You recognize my name now."
I roll religion to actually.
If I say Thor, is that like?
Lightning!
Yeah.
Odin?
He looks at
Can I roll
you.
religion to
He
see
looks
if
at
I-
you, squints like... You even dare to put me around that pathetic fool?
17 religion.
I want to try religion too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. I have no fucking clue. I'm not a religious person.
Is this Poseidon?
Yes.
Is this Jesus?
Is that your sister?
He says, "My name is Fenrir, the devourer of the
Ah.
worlds."
I see. I
Ah,
was in the right area of religion, though.
I didn't know Fenrir was an orc or half orc.
Fenrir was a wolf.
Well, he's got the wolf.
He has the wolf. See?
Yeah, the wolf is right there.
You probably didn't know that Loki fucked a horse, but you know. Just
Actually,
saying.
you know what? I don't know fucking anything about religion. If my
Oh, and
my
Thor
roll for
was,
two
was wearing a dress pretending to be a woman.
There was a bunch of shit going on, but
yeah.
Yeah.
let's-
Yeah.
it's
Anyway.
Ademir. And Ty, you faintly recall the female standing talking to you.
No, I do recall her. I mean, I actually did think about that out of character, so I definitely clocked her. Thought she was hot.
It's your sister. It's your sister.
There was worse shit than that going down. Loki fucked a horse.
In our
apparently.
cut, it's kinda okay. You know?
Oh wait, this one? No, I don't remember her. When did I talk to her?
She
That's a
was
sister I haven't fucked
she
yet.
was talking to you with the guy who offered you to rent your fucking boat. And she was Sparta kicked from the fucking ship. And she kinda enjoyed that one.
I think I may have been drunk.
You think?
I would have clocked her for sure. What color are her eyes?
So only one eye? Let me bring it up. It is
But
hazel.
I mean, yeah, I would have definitely clocked that. Was I sober? Fair enough. All right, I understand the comment now. I thought you were talking about the orc that we've just been talking to that also had a wolf around her shoulders.
So goes. You follow my steps. Come, the devourer of the world, as father is about to come. Or you gonna be a stubborn kid?
How many steps is it? Because somebody recommended a 7-step program to me before, and
7 wasn't.
It didn't pan out. It didn't pan out.
okay. And I sort of chucked the bottle of alcohol to Nimbles. And I pick up my magic quiddle. I'm like, all right, I'm in. I'll give it a go. Your way.
He leans down on one knee and sort of tries to embrace you.
Not sure about this.
It's
Too close.
fatherly love.
And like, I don't instantly resist, but my hand tightens around the handle of my magic whittle a little bit more. I'm just like,
Gives you a hearty dad hug. It hurts, but it's a good hurt.
Oh,
It's a loving hurt.
that's so sweet.
He
Right,
looks at you,
Dimples?
at your friends. Gonna send. Will be the proudest god in our Come, take my hand. Up.
I'm all for the ascending and shit, but do we have to do so much touchy-feely shit?
If you wanna go, you gotta touch my goddamn hand. Is that so complicated?
It's not exactly complicated, but it's just, all right,
Dad, my friends are watching.
Okay. You
just don't trust the fucker. But that's.
God, Dad, gotta run the friends.
I won't. You have to. This is only like the third time I've met him, and he's tried to kill me the other 2 times.
You give him a hand, and the lightning strikes him and goes through you. For a moment, your muscle tenses, but there is no pain. And you guys, Ty vanishes from the view.
Uh-oh!
And
Oh, we didn't even get to say bye.
also, your father vanishes from the view. You arrive on a green land standing on the top of the waterfall, looking down into what seems to be endless abyss. And in that endless abyss, there are 2 shores and 10 bridges crossing the river. Between those 2 and 10 bridges, there are armies fighting each other, tearing each other apart. Centaurs, minotaurs, orcs, ogres. It's a bloody fucking mess. Limbs are flying, heads are flying, the blood paints the river red. And he says, "Look, this is your realm. You will inherit it from me. Do you want to be the rightful lord of the carnage?"
This does look rather fun. Yes.
And he goes, "Well then, I will tell you all I know, and we will kill some gods. Let's do it together." As he says that, you're sort of looking at him. There is a spurt of blood in your face. Just like a bucket of blood. For a moment, you're blinded. You wipe it away and open your eyes, and your father is impaled on the spear, held aloft by some creature.
Alright. Well, I am going to pull my magic riddle and charge.
Well, shouldn't have done that.
You dodge around your father and run up to the creature, and you see a giant centaur having 3 heads at his shoulders. Pulls the spear out and kicks your father down the waterfall, and he tumbles. He looks like father, like son. And he swings the spear at you. And you clash with the magic whittle and sort of have a standoff. I need you to make a strength save.
Oh, God damn it. 14.
Oh boy.
He shoves you down into the pit, and you plummet with your father. And you see he is like looking at you, and his eyes are not longer giving any life. But he gasps the last time and says, "Give you my grace." And you see him plummet onto a rock and sort of gets impaled once again. And you are tumbling down. And as you ready for impact and close your eyes, you find yourself again standing amidst your friends. And
Oh,
the
hey Ty.
What did happen?
Did he
I,
disappear for us?
I didn't think you were gonna come back this soon, at least.
Can't get rid of me that easily.
So you're God now?
Ah, shit.
You was always a god. What are you talking about?
How do you feel about casual worship, Ty?
Ty is covered in blood.
I was gonna say I'm kind of fucked. I just dropped my magic whittle and my shield. I'm just sit down. I'm just like sort of wiping blood off me.
Are we still in that desert?
Nibbles, give him his booze.
Oh yeah, here.
he sort of takes the alcohol and just sort of hands it back to you.
Okay.
Ty, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sober tie. Something bad's about to happen.
Say so.
Right. What next?
We get back into the cave, maybe.
Yeah, let's get back. By the way, is the
Ow.
voices still in our heads?
Yeah, now they are. It was not gone momentarily when you were in the desert, but
Okay, so we're back here.
it dissipated as soon as you... God damn it, that fucking frame drops is killing me. I'm looking at this dropping frames like...
Yep, all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a smoke, I guess.
No, it's not about the smoke. It's just dropping it. My output of kilobytes per second is great, but the stream is just not having it.
How can we have 11 viewers with this lag?
No. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for tolerating this bullshit.
Thank you.
So, Ty,
Yep.
increase your strength by 4.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's actually pretty strong.
That's quite nice.
But remember, as soon as you drink, that 4.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy wants you to be sober.
Think?
That was an intervention. If I ever heard one.
Was a death of a god spilling his grace and son.
Intense, man. Pretty intense.
So as Ty rises up and says, "What's next?" see sparks of lightning in his eyes.
Have you always had sparks of lightning in your eyes, Ty? Or is that just a thing now?
Nope. It's definitely a new thing.
Moxie goes over and says, "I've never laid with a god."
Nice.
You still won't.
Yeah, I moved back to the tree and examined. I mentioned this earlier, but I would like to look for some kind of seed or something, if possible, or just like overall examination as well.
Okay, investigation check on the tree.
I'm doing a lot of investigations here.
You're
I know
curious.
it's gonna be this. Yeah, I am.
You know what they say about the cat?
You can't find
Yeah.
the seed, but you can cut a root.
Oh, yeah, I'll go for that. Yeah.
Snatch a root, and it seems dry at the moment.
Hmm. All right. I take some of the black ichor as well, or like the blood of the tree as well, like in some separate
Didn't
containers.
Okay.
it, like,
And that's it.
the story you told us, did it say something about putting the bodies under the ground or something?
The tree
What's it?
puts the bodies under the ground.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
where all the loot is, with the people.
There were
Oh,
Right.
If only somebody didn't leave their shovel behind.
I can get it back, Ty. That's actually. Yeah, well, we can come back for this. For now, we should try to figure something out about the fish. That was our goal here, right? With the noises, with the sounds.
Hey, stupid fish, where are you?
There is no momentary response.
Okay, it's gone.
We should return to the orcs and tell them what happened.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have solved all the problems, but
I'll look through the tent as well, like inside,
it's something.
and see if there's any loot to be had.
Yeah, there is. There's a bunch of trash. There's a bunch of trinkets and baubles, but you can roll investigation again.
And how am I gonna get proficiency in this? Because I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a lot.
Okay. Give you that. You find amongst the scattered crap, find 9 gold pieces.
Nice, neat. I guess
Okay.
I'm taking that for myself.
Nimbles, Moxie, as you drop into the water, you see 2 flocks, large flocks of small tadpole fishes, just staring at you.
Oh, I swim back.
Hi!
Nimbles, get back here now.
I think it's gonna be okay. The fish seem to like me.
A smaller group of the tadpoles approaches Nimbles and starts nibbling on him. Nimbling on him.
Nimbling.
Nibbles, get back.
No, it tickles.
Get back, Nibbles, now.
All right, I'll start getting out of it.
Nimbles, make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck, Nibbles.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm a fish now.
There is no visual effects.
Perfectly fine.
Moxie,
Says you.
before we go, can you check me over again for that green ship?
Yeah, sure. Nope, you're fine. You're healthy.
Moxie's sort of beat up, like, yeah, fine. There is no fucking way to see green veins under this fucking lightnings. Just
But yeah,
Right.
like,
We have the campfire. Can we take a short rest?
yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, please.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yep.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Is
there a
Nimbles?
there's a
You still
command for that,
swimming? Or
right?
you coming back for a short rest?
I missed what?
Are you coming back? Are you gonna
We're
stay
gonna
in the
have a
water?
short rest and just carry
Wait.
on sitting by the fire.
Oh yeah, okay.
Seven. Oh, for
Um,
God's sakes.
I will give Nimbles my leather belt.
That's
Hey!
6. There we go. 7.
Oh, God, are you kidding me?
I like belts.
I got 2 ones.
For Nimbles, it's like a tunique.
Look at all the red. Look
No,
at
no,
all the
no.
red.
If you remember, it's an enchanted belt, so it doesn't give any bonuses, but it just resizes.
Yeah, I mean,
So the-
he needs to like to wiggle with it a little bit, and it will
Yeah, yeah.
shrink.
But it still has all the attachments, so it's still got a load of bottles of alcohol in it.
Right. And I'm exhausted. Like, does that go down on a short rest, or does it need a
Long
long
rest.
rest?
It's on long rest.
Okay.
Right, let's.
Arian. Barian.
I got 2 ones on my 2 hit dice. That was...
How many hit dice there are left? I wonder.
I'm at 0 now.
I'm at 0.
Oh, that's an adventure for you. When you get to 0 hit dice, you think, oh,
Oh,
boy.
one more thing before we take the rest. Like, second wind gets refreshed on short
On
rest,
short
right?
rest, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll use that as well.
Okay.
Which was
A D10 plus
Before
level.
rest.
D10 plus level. You said.
That is what it is.
Okay, I'm okay with those hit dice. They're cool.
Quick.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Quick question. We didn't level to level 4. We got the level, but we didn't like get the spells and shit, did we? Because we haven't had a long rest since we leveled.
To which level?
Last
No,
time,
I don't think you have.
Well, last time I said you can level up, and I believe someone leveled up, someone did not, and that's for their own mistake. I mean,
No, because you said we leveled up, we could do the hit points, but we had to wait
It
for a long
wasn't a-
rest to do the rest.
it was in a goddamn castle, and then you had a long rest. I said you could have leveled up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody got
Last long rest was outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think somebody got the XP for it after that though.
So, if you leveled up then, that's your level up. If you...
Slava.
Yeah?
I rolled my hit dice before I did the second wind, and chronologically I should have done the second wind before the short rest, right?
You restore your second wind after the short rest. So.
Yeah, after the short rest. So
Chronologically, you're at
be-
full hit points, but you have no second wind.
okay. So like I would have used both my hit die. I wanted to see if I could argue like recovering one of the hit die and like not being at full HP. Like not using it.
Okay, I will allow that.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Okay. So you rest, bandage your wounds, sit around the campfire, throw some branches of the gallows tree into the fire. Just
How well do they burn?
do burn,
Regular?
but it's more like embering, not burning.
All right. Also, I want to confirm I got the blood from the hanging tree, like from the trunk. I got the ichor from the outside, like the outer layer, and the root. All right.
All right.
Okay.
So, after a long rest, after a short rest,
Oh, well,
Stand
I
up.
shouldn't correct.
and just like stretch. What you guys gonna do?
Right. We need to get back to those orcs.
Yeah.
Yep. But what do we do about the fish?
I mean,
Actually, Nimbles, do you have your spices?
Yeah.
Maybe we can gather them up all into one place. Maybe like the far corner of this little cave here, and we can just book it after you throw them some spices.
Okay.
Nimbles, as you're talking, you feel a little bit dry. Like the saliva just vanishes from your mouth, and you have trouble breathing.
I try help checking him out.
Medicine check.
16.
You check on him, and you see he has gills on his
I
neck.
throw him onto the water. Try breathing underwater, Nibbles.
Do you breathe?
No, I mean I'm not underwater. I stuck my head out.
Okay, you want to do an opposite. I see you have gills, man. Get into the water. You can breathe underwater.
What a gill!
Just try. You're a fish now. You're a fish. Breathe underwater.
so,
Tries to breathe in through his nose.
guys, listen up. Before we move on, things are getting pretty crazy. But you're a damn fine crew. It got pretty close there, but I think we can get through pretty much anything. Blah 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 blah. Let's go fuck up these giants. Everybody gains 8 temporary hit points again.
8.
Do they? Okay, I already have
No,
8 here.
they replace whatever you have left from last time.
Temporary hit points at any form or way or shape do not stack. You get the best option.
So if you had 9 and I try to give you 8, then you just keep the 9. Or if you had 1 and I give you 8, you'd have 8. But 8 is a pretty good amount of temporary hit points to gain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll try to breathe underwater, I guess.
You breathe in. Fine.
I guess I'm an underwater Kubok now.
We need to try and fix that somehow.
Actually, do we really have to?
I don't know how to fix it though.
We can commission a sort of like neck brace filled with water.
That's just fucking.
A magical neck brace filled with water.
God damn
With
it.
magical water.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I
Nibble.
just get what are the cantlers of endless water and just have it always pouring on me.
You've got plenty of liquid around your belt at the moment.
Yeah. Breathe in alcohol.
Wait, is that okay?
Nibbles is gonna be drunk always. That way.
Well, if Ty's gonna
Oh.
if Ty's gonna have to be sober all the time,
I've already given Nimbles my alcohol.
yeah, then we might as well have someone else.
Although I'm pretty sure most of that alcohol is going to kill him.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, shall we move on?
Sure.
Nimbles,
I
you
guess
want?
I can swimming. I mean, that's what I do now. That's who I am.
Yeah, you see the tadpoles are ignoring Nimbles at this moment.
How deep is this water?
It's about 10 feet deep, so it's not
All right,
not
sweet.
very.
Then I'm going to be like, yep, let's make a move. And I'll run up the tower and then dive off.
Hey.
Nimbles, can you toss your spices on the other side while we go?
Sure, I'll swim over there and toss some spices. See if that works.
Yeah.
Fish doesn't seem to follow Nimbles whatsoever.
Okay. Can you lure them with spice? Actually, yeah. Give me the spices. I'll do it.
Sure, here.
Okay. Grab the
I'll get
spices, shake it into the water. They start nibbling on it.
Yeah, I'll try to lead them to the other side and then dump like the rest of the spices over there.
No, keep some. Keep some.
Okay, maybe not all, but you know.
Okay.
I
good
mean,
amount.
technically it regenerates. So.
It's
Oh,
a
it does.
spice
Well, I wouldn't know.
bag, magically enchanted, to get more spice into it.
Yeah, I'll do that and then I'll climb up and jump off.
As you distract the fish, and the stream carries you really fast, you may travel. Everyone,
Yeah.
proceed to move.
Trying to write in all these alcohols.
Knock into the fucking wall a bit.
It's
Oh,
stuff that I've
Ow.
been compiling over a while, so yeah.
I just put myself all the way down there.
At least you don't
That's
need
not
all
as
the
fun.
notes as to what they do and stuff as well.
Yay.
Boing 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 boing
Ow.
boing boing. Clunk.
Okay.
Ow.
So,
Quick questions, Slava.
yeah,
Do you remember? I don't remember my background, and I can't find it anywhere.
Your background.
good job.
It's not in here.
You no longer have a background.
Oh, is that back guy?
You are
that
guild
guy?
artisan. Hello.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. Okay.
Okay. So
Batrider orc still there?
they
Is he waiting for us?
they are sort of like, as you are carried by the stream, they fish you out and put you onto the surface.
Oh,
And-
goddamn. Can't I just swim through? That would be easier.
Because the current is pretty strong at this moment. Whoop, whoop.
All right. Can I have my stuff back, buddy? Yeah, this is still the same guy, right?
Yeah, he can be like, yeah, sure.
All right, thanks. Thanks for holding on to it.
I mean,
Props at
we
you.
just have to then get back in the water here.
Yeah, I'll jump down from here.
Okay.
Actually, I could have hitched right. Never mind. Whatever. It's too late. I'll swim.
Yeah, you can actually walk like on the shallow parts over here, like,
All right.
and then cross it over here, not getting deep into. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever works. Let's not spend 5 minutes figuring that out.
Yeah. So as you swim over, fly over, climb over to to that place. Ty, I mean, you yeeted yourself already inside. You're
I wanted to swim down, and then like when they were passing the stuff back, I would have just carried on. I just wanted to get back. Like,
okay. You march inside, and as you are walking really fast, the mother goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the haste? What is going on?"
I mean, quite a lot, I guess.
Well,
An update. Has there been any change in the bat?
no.
You aware of that fucking tree that was down there with that orc?
A tree? In here?
Yep. Yep.
No.
You ever heard the stories of the gallows tree?
No, not really.
All right. Well, I'm not going to explain, but where the fuck is everyone else? Look, we have to go take care of some fish thing. I think that's what's disturbing your bats. But that crazy little orc dude's dead.
That's... Did he die because of any reason other than he's crazy?
Did you know him well? Like, who was he to you?
Not anything relative, but he was kinda shaman of our tribe for a while.
There was, well, Elise, tell them the story you told us about the tree.
Yeah. I'll pass it on with like a shorthand version.
Well, that's utterly disturbing. But you dealt with it, right? Right?
Yeah, it attacked. No, actually, I'll just tell the truth. I don't have good enough deception for this. Yeah, it attacked our ally here, Moxie, after she touched it, and we had to destroy it.
If it helps, that orc was delusioned, affected by the same thing that's affecting your bats.
He was a werebat, I think, or something. He had like he was turning into bat and stuff.
You're
I don't know if
turning in.
No.
That's
Yes.
something strange, but okay.
Well, he had the ability to actually turn into a giant bat.
and he was walking on the ground with bat wings, wasn't he? He had like half batish.
He was a werebat. I mean, he was transforming to and from, and he had half and half form.
Yeah, anyway, about the voices. We spoke to him about the voices, and he claims it was some kind of strange fish that would speak to him. And currently, like, do we still hear the voices, Slava? Is it like a constant thing, or does it just like happen every now and then?
It ended.
Okay.
Imbles, however, you hear, stab him in the back, kill them.
Shut up, Mom! I mean, okay, like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Moxie, has there been any improvement in the bat?
Yeah, maybe speak with them, or
I'll
maybe
go
Moxie
up,
speak with the bats.
I can't speak with animals at the moment, sorry.
Oh.
But I'll check if they have improved.
The small batlings still have a little bit fungi matter on them, but they are healing up. Seems like it's stepping back, the illness, but it's not entirely cured. It might take some time. It passed like a couple of hours. Don't expect an immediate result from that state, like being literal flying fungus.
I see.
Oh. And Fenrir is already dead.
She is taken aback a little bit. The Fenrir.
The one jumping out at your snatching your bat riders of the sky.
If Fenrir is dead, that means something terrible. You even pick it up.
It's okay. There's a replacement already.
As the death of Fenrir will wake up the Jormungandr.
Yep. You want to help us with those giants now?
She is lost for a moment. Like, are you saying that you have killed Fenrir?
I was there when he died.
Let the dogs out.
They did.
Says Ragnarok on us. She looks back at the other orcs, and they all seem to be deeply disturbed.
Now is the time to ally yourself with me.
Yes, sure. I would rather die in battle with giants than we'd be devoured by something like thunder. I will help you.
I put out my hand.
She shakes it.
We'll still try and help you as best we can. But for now, I need you to get your soldiers, your warriors ready.
As soon as the hunters return, I will report.
Understood. I must go talk to the berserkers. Have you got a way to return myself and my tribe up there?
Bats can carry you. That's urgent.
Appreciate
Could
it.
be convenient.
And you see she is sad and afraid at the same time. It's a rare occasion to see someone like Orc Chief to be frightened.
Uh-oh.
Orcs don't feel fear.
But yeah, that's something new. All right. So, are you guys want to be carried to the berserkers?
I would like to.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll swim.
I'll take a bat.
Okay, so let me eat you real quick.
Let's go eat yourself up there.
God damn it. There we go.
To the river.
Yay. Eat, please. There we go. Expeditiously, you arrive, and the chief sort of greets you over the before the bridge. The pumpkin is still consuming some mushroom, and the bat riders, okay, 1, 2, 4, carrying you, are following you. And the guard on the tower sort of like looks you fly over and sort of gives a nod as you pass by.
I nod back.
And Chief Demon Hand sort of looks over your shoulders and goes, you actually managed. That's new.
I managed a lot of things. The Bat Riders have allied themselves under my banner. I need you to do the same. Some
Well,
shit's gonna go down. soon, and we need all of the orc tribes under one banner.
Yeah, I already told you, I'm in it. You cleared the path, you killed the dragon. I'm your ally as long as our goals lie in the same way.
Well, the Bat Riders will attack from above. You and your men can storm from the outside, and we'll go up back through, attack from the inside.
Good. When are we marching off?
As soon as we're ready, we need to rest up a bit. We need to get your men to full strength. Moxie, can we make some more of that elixir?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can make more.
I have 2 vials left here. Give it to whoever needs it the most. And I hand them to Moxie.
What
Okay, I
about
guess
what about you, Ty?
it's fine.
I mean, I feel pretty good.
Oh,
Slava, do I need? Well, I'll get some of the next batch. It's fine.
yeah. Actually,
it-
would he
give it
still
to
need
the-
it because of his divinity? I'm guessing.
Give it to the berserkers.
Have-
They've been infected more. So
You have no idea.
All right.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Moxie's gonna make some more, so I have some in the next batch anyway. That's
If I can make more.
and I want to go talk to Alice real quick. What is everyone else doing?
Alice
Gonna-
is sitting down at the trout and sort of like playing with the water. You see she makes little tornadoes and waves, contemplating something. She looks more healed up and bandaged.
I'm gonna go check on Cecil.
You're one hell of a warrior.
She turns around, is a little bit taken aback. Goes, changed.
Yeah, there was
Feel the storm in you.
I feel rather different now.
I think it feels a storm building.
You're gonna feel the storm in you soon enough.
Oh, Slava's reaction to that was amazing.
Or she blows.
Um,
Could you say?
Definitely.
Could you say? I ship it and it will be the pun. Ah, my God. God damn it. Go.
Cruci betrayed you.
She did.
Well, I've allied the Bat Riders and the Berserkers under my banner. How about you attack with us?
I don't care.
What is your plan now?
I have no plan. You wish me to attack, I will attack.
How come you had so much tied up in being part of Cruci's crew?
She was like a sister to me.
You knew her for that long?
Yeah.
And she's been planning a betrayal like this for that long?
I don't know. She was never, ever showing off that. She was always seeming so honest.
Well, how would you like to go talk to her about it? You can ask her yourself.
Feel really hard. Hard to stab her. I will
Well,
do it.
She has her army, so there's nothing to say that we have to kill her. Decimate her army and maroon her.
Oh, for God's sake.
Seems like an
Bark, bark.
appropriate pirate punishment.
Just a couple of good friends because of her.
I know. I'm sorry.
You see, she has tears welling up. She turns around, doesn't let you see her cry. Says, I will sharpen my blade.
I just sort of like put a hand on her shoulder for support, and then head back to Moxie.
Yeah, so let's start with the cures, I guess.
Okay. Medicine 16. All right.
I haven't rolled yet. That's a long time ago. I don't know what medicine check that is.
Okay. Roll again.
Right. We'll attempt to assist you again. Get this done as soon as possible.
Yeah, so let's do this. You need nature and medicine, right?
Yep.
No, alchemy. You need nature and alchemy.
Yep. The
I'll try my hand again as well. Just for a bit.
Oh my god, really?
you pick up a couple of good mushrooms, but still bring stones and rocks that just glow. And Moxie's
I
like
rolled a 14 to try and help.
14. Get a couple of good ones as well.
Can I use my athletics?
Can I use my sleight of hand?
Oh,
Can I not fail?
Oh, hey, look at that.
my athletics is
I was rolling a lower fucking dice, but I rolled high, so you get 16 portions of that.
Oh, really? That's super nice.
The chance of luck. Eventually, you find a better way to brew it.
holy shit. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Mass production.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, while we're waiting until we can take the long rest, I'll check in on Cecil and my little special orc friend here that I gave my other guitar to.
That guy is still hopeless.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. Can I roll something and see if I can fucking beat it into his brain how to fucking use it?
Make a general intelligence check
Oh no.
as a tutor.
Alright, yeah. Give me a nat 20, buddy. Give me a 20. Oh,
He's
well,
hopeless.
that's yeah. So am I. I give up.
He's
I
just
give up
like
on him.
sigh, and he's like, yeah, ooh.
Yeah. Alright, buddy. I wish you the best.
You check on Cecil,
Yeah.
and Cecil is green.
He's green.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Moxie, I think
yeah?
we're gonna need some of the potent stuff here.
Yeah, I'll chug one into Cecil.
Sorry.
Glug 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 glug.
You chugging one into a Cecil?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll a Constitution. Yeah. He starts slowly getting better.
That's good.
Like the glow and the greenness goes away.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So
Oh yeah, I also want to talk to the Chief Demon Hand about relocating. Like the thing I talked to the other chief about. Like if they would consider, like if they're gonna relocate to the fortress upstairs or like above, if they would mind.
Demon
others
Hand
like
thinks for a
expanding here.
moment, yeah, and goes,
I don't care about this goddamn cave.
All right. Yeah, sounds that might
Once
be
you
on the
take-
table then.
Once you take control of the fortress, I may send other orc tribes here.
Yeah, there might even be a merger. Who knows?
If we're all fighting under one banner, we need to be able to live together. And having a strong fortress will allow us to do that.
Pumpkin can stay here too. He
He-
gets all the fucking food he wants.
he kind of like doesn't really approve of this, and he goes,
You know, we have grudges. Other tribes.
Yeah, I
If-
do. And frankly, I
if-
don't give a shit. You're going to drop them.
If you send someone, killed my sister or brother or any brother of my people, I will have my revenge. I have the right.
Uh-oh.
Things have been done a very particular way for a very long time, but given the events that are about to occur, a lot is going to change. We need every strong orc that we can muster.
Doesn't really get it and goes, whoa is so important.
I just take a step closer to him. Fenrir is dead.
He drops onto the rock nearby, just sits down.
It's pretty important.
How do you know?
Because I was there. And I am his replacement.
Fenrir died in this cave?
I have traveled a long way since I saw you last.
Doesn't make sense. Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He sort of like subconsciously sort of like starts waving his hand to his child and sort of presses him against his chest. Gonna be alright, pumpkin. Be alright.
Now you see why this orc alliance has to work.
Maybe I will drop some cases.
Maybe that would be a good idea.
And says, I need to my people.
I understand. Do as you must. Let them know that we fight for more than just glory now.
He takes his kid, marches to all the possible people, and tells them the news about the Fenrir and whatnot. And you never heard orcs so rowdy before? At this calm place, now it's all echoey and they are talking and sort of swearing. Some orcs are even like just sitting there and just shaking their heads like, can't be. It can't be. Just they take this really serious.
I'll nudge Ty, and mention, is there any way you can, like, give them definitive proof? Maybe, like, flash your eyes or something? I don't know. Like, the lightning eyes?
I mean,
Hey.
I just have the one eye, but
Or, well, yeah,
I
you know
can
what
wink
I
at
meant,
them.
Ty.
Wink.
Wink. Lightning wink? Ooh, that'd get all the
Um,
ladies.
I mean, do I have like what can I offer as proof? I didn't gain anything like physically, did I? Any objects or anything? I didn't like.
Lightning eyes. Or eye.
Yeah.
Well, as you check on your second eye, it's still missing. But it's electrocuting your hand. And you're like, just what?
Just be flowing through its eye.
Can I? Well, I will. I'll sort of walk up in front of the orcs, and I will sort of pull my, because I have that eye patch still, so I'll sort of pull the eye patch out of the way, and I guess just do my best, like muster some electricity, some thunder, some lightning.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, you can give a speech at the same time, dude, to, like, everyone. I don't know.
And
I will-
everyone is falling silent immediately.
It is a troubling time. It's true, Fenrir is dead. But this isn't a time to lose hope. This is very much a time to pull together. We aren't humans. We aren't pansy elves. We are orcs. We are the strongest of the strong. And this is the time to prove it. All together. Be loyal to each other, to our commitments, and fight harder than when we've ever fought before. He may be dead, but he isn't gone. Not completely.
See, they're gathering, standing one each behind another, forming a crowd. Children are paying attention to you. Everyone is paying attention to you right now. For a moment, the demon hand goes, "What the hell are you?"
My name's Ty, son of Fenrir, summoner of dragons, admiral of the finest fleet, god.
And amongst the crowd, see one of the orcs kneel. Another one. Another one. And another one.
And another one.
That's probably a good thing.
Chief kneels as well. Only the pumpkin is standing and just like... And then he gets pulled to the ground. Whoa. And you see every orc in this cave is kneeling before you. And Demon Hand goes,
Well, then lead us into battle. Henry.
Right. Prepare yourselves. Moxie, how are those potions coming?
I got shit tons. I got about 15 potions left.
Hand them out. We need everyone at full strength.
Okay, everyone line up. I want to check everyone before we start to see how bad it is. So I'll do... fucking hell, there's gonna be a lot of missing checks, but let's just do a couple to see how it goes. Oh my god!
How many of them die?
How many of them? Okay.
No.
How many do you have to do, by the way?
no, handing out the potions will actually just help. Simple as that.
Okay.
They have pretty good constitution and whatnot. And most of them are feeling much better. And they are up to their feet. Real quick. And as long as you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 orcs, and Chief Demon Hand, and Pumpkin, ready to fight.
Okay, so I got 4 potions left then.
Pumpkin didn't drink the potion.
No, I didn't count him. Because it's Pumpkin. I'm gonna call it Potion of... What the fuck! Exclamation mark.
It's antifungus.
Okay.
I called it the mushroom elixir.
Oh yeah, that's better. Potion of mushroom elixir. Still, I have 4 of them. There we go.
I gave you the 2 potent ones as well, so whatever you did with those ones.
Oh yeah, they're still on me, so I got 6. I'm guessing they're all potent.
Oh, you used one for Cecil as well? One of the potents?
Yeah, I already counted that one.
Okay.
He's still resting, but he's getting better.
Also, maybe we should make some more for the Bat Rider tribe.
Yeah, we
have
think
the time for it, don't we?
we'll probably spend a bit of time here.
Yeah.
And prep us.
Yeah. Yes, we need to make more potions. We need to stock up on this.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get more to the Bat Riders, and they're waiting for more bats to return from hunting as well. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. I guess we're making more potions. We're using a lot of time. Let's start another batch.
I will.
Then, I guess.
I'll drink one of the potions if you got one left.
Yeah. Drink one.
Okay, eventually, in a couple of hours, you get all the potions and hang them over to Bat Riders. And the Bat Riders deliver them to the tribe. And they say they are about 15 in numbers of the hunters and also footmen.
Do I get a feeling that once you drink this potion, you get immune to this disease? Or does it just remove it?
Make an insight check.
I suck at insight. Why not? Why
It's
not
a
medicine?
wisdom stat. Come on.
Oh, well, that's true.
You should
16.
be okay. Yeah, you're
It's not
fine
bad.
inside.
looking at it, it seems to be helping, but symptoms still remain.
Okay.
So you think to remove it entirely will take some magic.
Okay, that's a lot of magic. It's a lot of targets. Yeah,
Remove these would help, you think?
I don't have that one, so that doesn't really help.
So,
Figure it out. What we need right now is the immediate effects. And tell them not to eat any more of the mushrooms. Just in
okay,
case.
everyone got that at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Not
No,
the
like,
pumpkin
I mean,
though.
The other tribe. The other tribe.
The pumpkin is still like,
Yeah, Pumpkin's absolutely fine. Like he's the next breed of orc, or at least subterranean orc.
Super orc.
Radioactive orc. Oh my god.
oh my god. Then
Not good.
so, as the forces gather,
Can I? Sorry, can I give 6 of the orcs temporary hit points from my speech before? I feel like that was a pretty inspiring speech.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, I would give them 10 hit points actually,
Ooh.
because they have
I-
witnessed their new god. All right.
I mean, I've just noticed, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I can't see anywhere on here where it says that there's actually a limit on using that. It says there's a limit on creatures gaining temporary hit points from this feat again, but it doesn't say that I can't like just bolster.
Up to 6 friendly creatures. Yeah, including yourself.
But if I do 6 friendly creatures and then spend another 10 minutes, can I do a?
Yeah,
different-
you can walk around and give the fucking buffs to everyone.
Yeah.
Walk down the street speaking all the time.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
Well,
just
I mean, because we're going into a thing where we're like essentially taking an army, then if I just go and do another speech to the Bat Rise, I can give 6 of those guys. Like,
yeah, it
Simple.
will last until a long or a short rest. So even on Bat Riders, it'll give them 10 hit points as well. Oh,
First thing you do is give an 8-hour-long speech.
It's not even
Giving
an
out those
8-hour-long speech. It's more like a bunch of speeches.
yeah, he talks to everything in this room.
Yeah.
And as the army is amassed, we will wind this session down here.
Hold on.
Should we
I
get
have
the
one
long
thing-
rest out of the way?
Okay. Life is much better down where it's wetter.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure. We have to figure something out for Nimbles.
Impulse is still in the water, and you like notice him drifting there, talking to fishes, probably making clam sandwiches, just something like that.
The spice on there. There you go.
So,
Yeah.
considering all the hours we spent making so much potions and everything,
Yeah.
how many hours have we been awake now?
Yeah, I say before you go to battle, you go to the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we are winding down the session here.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
Ooh.
god. It was a something. I'll tell you that.
The
Yeah.
tree was.
It was a
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Level up too, I
I didn't-
guess.
I didn't even like pay attention to the tree until you were like, it's just, oh, there's a tree. Didn't even think it was like, yeah, that's actually kind of out of place.
Yeah, it is.
You were like, then started talking about the tree. I was like, why is there a tree in this cave?
I feel like I should swap one of my proficiencies into investigation. It feels like that's what I'm gonna be
You're doing it a lot.
doing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can figure something out with that.
Yeah. Gallows tree is fucking terrifying though.
I've
Yeah.
I've genuinely never heard of that. Is that a standard monster or is it?
It
Yes.
is
I've
from
never heard of Gallow Tree before. It's a
Gallows
really cool-
tree comes from the Tome of Foes from the Cobalt
Okay.
Press. Check that out.
Mhm.
That's a good product. It has 1,101 monster in it.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Why not 11? 1, 1, 1, 1.
It's
I'm
fucking good.
very glad to have been taking to be having resistance to its damage, or it would have been so fucked.
Yeah, imagine yourself the tree having a surprise round and fuck you up real good
Yeah, that was so fucking scary.
before you rage.
That's
Like slap, 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 slap. Just fucking. That would be death if you wouldn't have prepared.
Oh yeah, I used my potion while I was hanging, right?
Yeah, you used
Yeah,
two
okay.
potions, I think, all in all.
No, I didn't use the potion on
No, okay, that's right.
Thimbles.
That's right.
But I used my, like, I only had one potion, and I forgot to take it out of my list after I used it the first time, so I thought I still had one for Nimbles anyway. But yeah, at least it didn't come into play. So I shouldn't have any more of that. Yeah.
So, guys, now after the long rest.
Oh, can we just get that over with?
Here, we're
Long rest?
table talking.
Yeah, so when that happens, I'm gonna get some cleric shit.
Cleric.
Magic initiative.
Magic initiate.
Mm-hmm.
Cleric attire.
Yep. Spare the dying and stuff like that.
Okay. By the way,
Okay.
you guys each get 2,000 XP.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
Are you using Ty anymore, or are you Fenrir now?
I'll always be tired for you, baby.
All right. Good.
Did you say 2,000?
Yeah, so we have 8,012 now.
I have more than that, but yeah.
No, well, me and Delay has 8,012.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So
do
we're
we?
level. Yeah, we're level 5.
I feel like I keep missing experience stuff.
No, I keep really good.
Yeah, okay.
I keep really
Thank
good
God
tabs
for
on
you.
experience.
Thank God for you. Thank God for you. How much do we have?
8,012. I'm used to playing with Lucy, who gives out XP after each battle.
Oh, God.
So I'm gotten used to proficient in keeping experience tracking.
Okay. Oh, so is that a level up?
Yep, we're level 5 now.
Very nice.
Yes.
Let's use the little character mancer here.
Oh, we
It's
can
gonna be
do that.
really scary running into battle sober.
Not me.
Alright. I'm gonna roll for HP.
Dude, if you drink some of that shit going into battle, it will kill you. There's a bottle of troll smudge on that belt.
Yeah,
I'll be inhaling it, dude.
your intelligence is gonna be wrecked.
Okay.
I
Yeah, that
have
thing-
the troll spine.
That thing gives you -4 intelligence.
1.
Just for shits and giggles.
Nimbles will
Just
become
roll over and start dribbling.
Nimbles will become a feral Nimbles. Yes.
Is he not feral already?
No, he's not. He's quite civilized, but he will
He's
not
pretty-
be able to use anything that requires any intelligence for it. For example, dynamite. For example, pistols. Just like scratch and bite. Yes.
Nimbles is
For For fun, let's make the alcohol with the mushrooms and see what happens. 12.
Shitty moonshine that is made of the fucking alcohol.
Oh, actually, I'll tell you what is going to be fun. You heard? Well, no, it wouldn't give you the effects. I mean, no, just talking shit. You need to take a level in Barbarian, Nimbles. So will make you breathe fire. And then you can throw dynamite.
I can be a real dragon.
Did
Well, can
you
you imagine
change?
if you just like got a load of dynamite and threw it and then did a fire breath?
Is this alright, Slava? Did I roll for HP just now?
Yeah, it can roll.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, ooh la la. Oh.
So we can take average, right?
You can take average or roll. If you roll, you don't take average.
But if I roll, I get a 1, I get a 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so fuck
There is
that.
a benefit of risk or benefit of getting, but in all actuality, usually rolling for hit points gives you less hit points,
Yes, it does.
statistically speaking. For example, like Traria just rolled a 1.
Oh, Traria.
Feels fucking.
Oh,
This is-
Traria.
Yeah.
Like someone's out
been
to
my
get
luck.
her, dude. Someone out there is out to get her.
How misfortunate. Ha ha ha.
Ah.
Look at that. Ooh,
I get
that
it.
is nice.
And
Uncanny
get,
Valley.
does the hit die roll go down or up? Like half? I have 5 hit die. Do I get 2 or 3 back on long rest?
You get half of your hit die
Yeah.
on the
rounded-
long rest. Round it
rounded
up.
Which way? Up. Okay, cool. That is
Round it up.
3. Good.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I think I want to call it there, guys. I'm pretty beat.
Yeah, fair play, dude.
Alright, dude.
I will switch to table talk so you can yeet yourself out real quick. Give me a sec. I need to.
Bye, Nimbles. It's been a pleasure.
Bye, Nimbles.
Thanks everybody for watching and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks to everyone else, everyone on Twitch for watching.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Twitch. That's right.
It means the fucking world to us, guys. Your support, your presence, it is much more enjoyable when you are guys around.
Next time, if you could chat more, then that would be appreciated too. Because that's
Yeah.
always fun to talk.
Yeah.
To
If
whoever's
you-
watching.
You guys, if you see a fail in the goddamn chat, you
Oh, shit, dude.
you can yeet a circumstance. I'm keeping a heads up on the chat.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
accept like
Oh,
Fan the flames, mold the metal.
Oh,
We are
thanks-
raising
thanks,
an
Ty.
army.
I didn't choose you, it was just random. Oh, it's
But still, thanks, Ty.
I mean,
Have a good night, guys.
have a good
Good
night.
night.
Good night.
Later.
All right.
So, yeah.
So that was not stressful at all, right?
Oh, get
No,
fucked.
not at all.
It was
Oh.
incredibly stressful.
I need more fucking potions, dude.
I need more wine, but I'm not allowed anymore.
That's
Uh,
that's
yeah.
that's what you get when you are out.
Ty,
For a long
did
time.
you change your class?
No, I just
Well,
No.
you're a barbarian that can't drink? I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
yep, pretty much.
I mean, he
You
can
can't
drink,
drink,
but
that's what we call character development.
Yeah.
he can drink, but it will be different.
It's like
Yeah,
giving.
Oh, it will. Well, he's not going to anyway. But yeah.
He didn't try it. Definitely try and see what happens. He
Can you
can.
make drinks that gives you the abilities but not alcoholic?
He
Mocktails.
will. Well, smoothies. I don't know.
Milk,
This is some good orange juice.
milk barian.
I am enraged by this orange juice. Just milk berry and Jesus Christ, no.
I just leave it to go off a little bit, so it's just got that like slight tang to it. But yeah,
We will see how it goes.
That's much better.
How Ty's decisions would affect him, and see how mechanics work on him. That's up to develop.
yeah. I mean, I didn't actually realize that because you said something about I'll lose it if I drink, which even before that I had decided to not drink, so I didn't realize that would be a thing, but it wouldn't have changed anything just from a role play point of view. He wouldn't be drinking, so I don't know what the mechanics are, but we're not going to find out.
Maybe not. But
We'll see. We'll find out.
Slava.
Oh.
Is there any way I can get proficiency into investigation, like for real?
Feet? There's a feet.
You can get
Yeah.
feet to
Aside, are there any other options?
we'll
Or is it
need
just
to go through the training.
Mm.
That's like 60 days in the downtime.
Oh.
We will have downtime as soon as you get out of trouble.
Yeah.
As soon as there's gonna be.
That's not gonna happen.
Not with this group.
I mean, as soon as you close the arc, for example, get the castle back. I mean, I would assume you will get a downtime, like setting the castle back, amassing the tribes and whatnot. You know.
Well, hang on, because we're doing all of this to kill the giants to get the ships back.
Yeah.
So
Well,
once we got the castle and established
Well-
that, we got to go get the ships.
well, if you kill the giants, expectedly you will know what the ships are.
Yeah. That's the hope.
That's the hope.
Hmm.
Might not get that knowledge depending on how the situation goes.
Yeah, of course. Like it might happen, but we never really know what's gonna happen. But
Yeah,
but
I will
it's all-
not. I would not predict. I just have in my mind like when the arc will close off, you have
Yeah.
like a calm harbor for like a couple of months, doing mundane stuff, not always as shenanigans.
Well, I don't know. We had quite a few, we had quite a lot to do. Other like side bits that I think are maybe still on the table somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find some downtime.
You know, during the downtime, some people train, some people do their loose ends, some
Mhm.
people do research, some people do training. It's up to you guys. But we'll see how it will go and see how it develops.
Mm-hmm.
I hope to see us in whole numbers because I mean, if that was a whole crew, it would have been an easier encounter with all the stuff that you have right now.
Oh God,
But
I mean, I was thinking halfway through that fight. If we had the others there, Guile's obviously another upfronter and can
Yeah,
stand up the front with me and take damage, and then also that implements my sentinel more. And then having our mastermind there throwing out advantages is
yeah, yeah.
is
It would definitely lower down the plank to conquer.
always
But
good. And then obviously our spellbender as well, and a bit more magic would never gonna miss.
But as far as I know, Tragic will appear sometimes, but not gonna attend to this.
Mhm.
And maybe we will need to find another wizard.
And what's your situation, Ty? Like, you're, because you were gonna split off from this for the most part, right?
Yeah,
Has it
I
all
am.
changed,
It's
or?
it's just been really lucky 2 weeks. I mean, obviously, I've only not been doing my usual work today because I got back from Spain yesterday.
Mm.
So I took today just to sort my shit out. So I've been just getting the apartment in order basically. So I'm going back to work tomorrow instead. So I'm meeting up with clients, but I'm basically just gonna be crazy busy. So
Ah.
you might not see me for a few weeks now. I'm not sure how it
Yeah.
works out.
Do you think you'll be able to make that next week, though?
No.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Mm.
To those who are present in the chat, check out Ty's campaign. It was yesterday, estimatedly a couple hours later than our usual starting stream time. So like 6 GMT.
Mhm.
Sharp.
Yeah. 6 p.m. UTC GMT.
And also there's gonna be an popping up. Also, badass baristas. So that's a hype announcement. We'll see how that goes. I'm very, very excited to see Didi on the stream. I think she's quite a charmer. So.
Cheers.
Oh, she's playing an interesting character in that game, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's some more shenanigans.
Kai.
Kai's interesting.
I'm
an NPC.
I'm not familiar with your campaign guys much, but I'm really, really looking up to it, and I hope you will find the harbor in the hearts of the viewers.
I played a character called Kai in that one.
Okay.
Yeah, he kept it simple.
Kai, I see the pattern here.
In all fairness, that character, his full name was Yokai, which was Japanese for spirit, because he's a net runner who all his programs are like themed around that, and he is Japanese in the thing. So it did actually work out. It wasn't literally just the.
What a weeaboo. Am I right, guys?
Goddamn
Actually,
weeb
the
tie.
only thing I've ever done.
I cannot believe I'm ascending a weeb. Okay.
I'm really not. That was a randomly rolled background.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Okay, so.
Yeah, the Cyberpunk 2020 system has
Yep.
if you look in the book, you roll for like your entire back.
Seems
Um,
Because I rolled for my nationality, and then I rolled to find out what class my parents were, and I was like, "Yeah, my parents are like top business corporate executives with like a shitload of money." And then the very next roll, they sold me.
Oh, I guess that's how
Yeah.
they got all that fucking money.
And I was like, "You
Makes
twat."
sense.
Right? That's
sense.
yep.
It's an interesting background system.
It is a very interesting background.
Yes.
So I didn't actually choose to be Japanese, but there we go.
Oh, and
That I know.
Ty, the next edition of the game comes out August 1st.
That's
Next
also
edition.
The next edition, that'll be 23 years since they've updated the rules.
Holy shit! Are
My
they?
God.
Are they? Are they redoing the whole rule system?
They're redoing part of it and keeping part of it.
Holy shit!
So
Hopefully
it's going to be like a
the rules are so
like a
confusing.
0.5.
Okay, are you gonna switch to that one or keep the old one?
Yes.
You're gonna switch. Okay.
Yeah, once
Yes.
it's updated, it'll be probably a little easier.
Will
We,
there?
we probably will switch because I'm not being funny, but the rules at the moment are confusing as fuck.
Okay.
It was made in 1990.
They must have been a lot smarter back then because they are hard to follow.
I mean, look at the first D&D and
Oh
tell-
yeah.
like you sit there and the like 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think it works like this. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Hey, just figuring out your Thaco in first and second edition was hard enough.
Taco is the cursed word. Okay, okay, okay.
Hey, by the time